Welcome back to cooking every single recipe in the official Stardew Valley cookbook. Today we're making the complete breakfast. Don't forget to subscribe and vote for what I make next in the comments below, and check out my other channel, link in the description. To start this recipe off, we're going to make the pancake batter. You're going to start by mixing together 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, a teaspoon of baking powder, and 1.5 teaspoons of teaspoon of baking soda, 1.5 teaspoons baking powder. Then in a medium bowl, you're going to mix together 2 large eggs, 2 tablespoons of honey, and 1.25 cups of plain full-fat goat's milk or cow's milk yogurt. Then you're going to whisk those together, and then you're going to mix the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients and let it sit for 15 minutes. Now I'm going to prep everything else. You're going to want to cut up 8 ounces of fresh rhubarb, or I cut up 8 ounces of strawberries, and I mixed some lemon juice into it, but I should have done the lemon juice later, but oh well. And then you're also going to, after you cut up your rhubarb / strawberries, you're going to want to peel a pound of russet potatoes, and then you can grate them right then and there, or do it a little later. I started grating the russet potatoes by hand, but that took a while. Technically, I think this is the way you're supposed to do it because it releases more moisture, but the way I did it worked well and it was faster, so I just moved it to the food processor with the grater attachment. Would recommend. It doesn't, you can't really squeeze the water out of it like you're supposed to. You put it into a towel and you squeeze it out, but it didn't really squeeze much out, but it worked faster. Into your shredded potatoes, you're going to mix 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, a teaspoon of granulated garlic, half a teaspoon of onion powder, and freshly ground black pepper. I forgot the onion powder. Whoopsies. Oh well. Now in a medium saucepan, you're going to add your rhubarb, your quarter cup of granulated sugar, 3 tablespoons of water, and a pinch of salt, and you're going to bring that up to a simmer until the sugar dissolves, and then you're just going to simmer that for like 5 to 10 minutes until it like thickens and the rhubarb / strawberries become tender. Now with an oven preheated to 200 degrees, so to keep things warm, you're going to use a 1/4 cup measuring cup to measure out your pancakes onto either a cast iron pan, a regular pan, or a griddle like I'm using, with a tablespoon of butter to prevent them from sticking. You're going to cook your pancakes until air bubbles start to appear on the top and the bottoms are golden brown. And then you're going to flip them and do it until the other side is golden brown and they're cooked through. Then when you have finished a batch, you're going to put them onto a baking sheet and put them in the 200-degree Fahrenheit oven while you do the rest of the stuff so they stay warm. Now in a cast iron pan, you're going to put enough either neutral high heat cooking oil, tallow, or lard for about 1/8 inch at the bottom of the pan. Then you're going to scoop in a good chunk of your potato mixture and flatten it, cooking each side for 3 to 5 minutes. Mine only need to cook for like 3 minutes per side, but yours might need to cook for 5 minutes per side. And then you salt each side before you flip them. So then you flip it and salt the next side. Also, as you can see, my camera was slowly just tilted down. I did not realize this. Since it tilted down like this, the heat got too bad that my camera stopped working because like my phone, if it gets too hot, it does not let you use the camera, so I had to put it in the fridge for a couple minutes. And finally, either in the same cast iron pan that you cook the hash browns in, or the same way you did the pancakes, which is what I'm doing, you're going to crack 8 eggs on just some just extra virgin olive oil. That's it. And you're going to season them with salt and pepper. You also some butter underneath. Yeah, and then you just cook them for like 3 to 4 minutes until all the whites set and the yolks are still runny, and then you're done. This is very good. I mean, it's breakfast. Like, how can you go wrong with breakfast? I would highly recommend. I forgot to salt and pepper my eggs, but that's fine. They were still delicious. I would highly recommend. The hash browns were phenomenal. Yep, I pronounced it correctly the first time, I think. Highly recommend. 9 out of 10.